to be looking at?
Me foot, it's all swollen in the night. Watch it, be careful.
Oh, don't be such a baby.
I've not had a wink of sleep, you know.
Snore when you're awake, dear. Go on then, let's have a look at other one. Oh, they're both exactly the same size.
Well, maybe they're both swollen.
They both stink.
It could be something internal.
All in your mind, you mean?
I think we should go back to the hospital.
You what?
Get a second opinion. I'm entitled under the patient's charter.
I'll give you a second opinion. There's nothing wrong with you.
Whose side are you on?
You are trying to wangle a day off work.
Am I? They weren't very thorough, and that doctor spent less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, she'll give you less time and all if we show us faces again. Come on, you. Get upstairs and get washed.
Oh, shooting pains up my back.
Les,
Oh.
I said upstairs. Now.
Oh, I'm going. Oh.
Hi, Alma. Do you mind if I join you?
Oh, no, be my guest. Didn't expect to see you in today.
Why?
Well, you know, with the funeral and everything.
Oh, I'd rather be at work than sitting at home moping.
Well, takes your mind off things, I suppose.
Besides, now that Dad's been laid to rest, I feel like it's time to make a fresh start.
Well, I'm glad you're being so positive about it.
I think it's inevitable that when you lose a loved one, you take stock of your life, you know.
Yeah, I suppose so.
This is for you.
Me? Well, it's not my birthday or anything.
It's just my way of saying thank you for being so supportive over Dad.
Oh, don't be silly.
Go on, open it.
Seems a shame to spoil it. It's so beautifully wrapped.
I hope you like it.
Oh, it's lovely. I mean, it's not... No, it is, isn't it? It's cashmere.
I had to get at the size, but I'm usually quite a good judge.
Hayley, it must have cost you weeks' wages or more.
If it don't fit you, you don't like the style, I can soon change
No,
it.
it's gorgeous and I love the style, but it's so extravagant.
I thought we were all pretty safe ground with colour.
I can't accept this.
It's the least I could do after everything you did for me.
Now, anybody would have done the same.
No, you were a real comfort. If it weren't for you, why don't you nip to ladies and try it on? I'd love to see you in it.
Where did you get that from?
From the cupboard under the stairs. Belonged to my Uncle Frank, twice removed. Do you remember him? Used to keep pigs.
You don't need a walking stick.
No, I need a wheelchair. Of course it was, Martin Platt's fault.
Here's your box. Salmon paste.
You know, we'd be quids in now if it wasn't for him sticking his nose in.
He's meant to stick his nose in as a nurse.
Yes, a nurse, not a doctor. That's his trouble. He thinks he knows more than he does. The moment he clapped eyes on me, he thought I was pulling a fast one. And he's got it in for me.
You were.
Then he's straight to that quack, telling him not to waste any time on me.
Booting the coffee machine didn't exactly help your cause.
That was a rush of adrenaline. Dull the pain.
Oh, aye.
I should have had test.
There's naught wrong with you.
Did you see his face when we were leaving? The smug little git. I'd have belted him if I'd had the strength. And you were to stop seeing their lad.
Is it 1:15 yet?
Just.
Oh, she'll go mad if I'm late.
Do you hear me?
What?
Nick Tilsley. You're to stop seeing him.
Why? What's he done to you?
That family's bad news.
Oh, ignore him.
Yeah, I intend to.
You'll do as I tell you.
Oh, get stuffed.
Mind you don't do yourself a mischief, Les.
I'll do her a mischief.
And you, don't be so cheeky.
Yeah, well, don't try coming between me and Nick, because nobody can.
Says who?
Says me. We're going to be together forever, till death do us part. Understand?
Are you doing anything tomorrow night?
Stuffing my face with pizza and reading Baby magazine, why?
Don't suppose you fancy going clubbing?
Very funny.
Just thought you might want to get out of the house for a couple of hours. You don't have to dance. Oh, right, so I can sit in a noisy, crowded club while you dance. OK. Yeah, I suppose. I wasn't really being serious. I suppose we're going with Kathy, but she's let me down.
Why don't you go on your own?
Yeah, and look really desperate. Anyway, it's 2 + 1 for 11.
Oh, well, I'll come with you if you're desperate.
You?
Yeah, do you know, it's months since I've had a decent night out.
I don't think it's quite your scene, Audrey.
Well, neither is sitting in front of the telly listening to Alfie snore his head off. Is it going to be one of these rave twos? I quite like the sound of them.
No, it's techno.
Oh. Ah, Anyway, we won't be going for the music, will we, eh?
Look, you're not coming with me. Be like going out with my mother.
Oh, come on. She'll be strutting and stuff long after you've turned into a pumpkin mess.
Thank you very much, Fiona, love.
Yeah, well, as long as she's not strutting near me, I'll never cop off. Hi. Can I have a quick look, ma'am?
Yeah, of course you can.
I don't suppose you're free to babysit for us tonight, are you?
Yes, of course I am, sweetheart. Going somewhere special?
Just to the pictures and then for a curry. Oh, it's months since we had a night out.
Well, won't Nick look after the kids for you?
I don't want to ask him.
Why not?
Because whenever I ask him to do anything, we end up having a row. So I'd rather not waste my breath.
Look, Alfie and I'll have them for the night, if you like. Pick them up after we've finished here and I'll give them their tea and all.
Are you sure you don't mind?
I don't mind at all, of course not. Anyway, you want to take advantage of me while you can because I'm going out myself on Sunday night. I'm going clubbing with Maxine.
You are not. There you go.
Ta.
You like living with Des, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose he's got his annoying little habits like they all do.
Oh, yeah, like he doesn't rinse the bath out.
But you know what I mean? On a day-to-day basis, you're comfortable living with him. So you're not going to be entering uncharted territory by marrying him.
I don't want to marry him. I don't want to marry anyone.
I know that, but you seem incapable of telling Des.
Because I don't want to hurt him.
Why not just grit your teeth and go through with the wedding anyway?
Oh, great. Then I'd have 2 failed marriages under my belt.
All right, let me make another suggestion.
No, not if it's anything like the last one.
Instead of saying to yourself, what am I going to do, and getting all upset about it, why not just do nothing?
What do you mean?
Well, you said you're happy the way things are.
Yeah.
Well, just let things drift along. You never know, the whole thing might be completely forgotten about.
Oh, Des is already talking dates, Nat.
Yeah, but he can't do anything till the divorce comes through.
Yeah, but that's why he went to see Richie, to get it sorted sooner rather than later.
I know, but we're not talking about tomorrow, are we? Or next week or next month, maybe not even next year.
Do you think it could take that long?
Yeah. And by that time, who knows how you'll feel?
Well, it goes quiet around 10, doesn't it?
It used to, yes.
Well, I could bring my radio in if you like.
No, thank you.
Well, it'd be great. Music while we work.
I said no, Leanne.
All right, it was just a suggestion.
Hello, everybody.
Well, I hope you've come to buy something and not stand chatting to my assistant.
Oh, well, go for me wine gums elsewhere, if that's how you feel.
Of course, strictly speaking, I should let Rita serve you. Dad says I'm not to see you anymore.
Why? Well, you've not told him about us being married.
Well, not in so many words.
Look, the last thing I want is for my mum to find out of your dad.
Oh, it's all right. Your secret's safe.
It's our secret. And it won't be for long, just till we get sorted.
You mean once you pluck up the courage to tell your mother?
Don't start that again.
I see less of you now we are married than I did before.
Oh, but Martin and me mum are going out tonight, and the kids are around at Grand's, so we'll have the whole place to ourselves.
Oh, for a whole 3 hours, great.
Oh, it's better than nothing.
I want us to have a place to ourselves every night.
And we will.
When?
Soon.
Are you going to be all day?
30p.
Tar, come round about 7. See you, Rita.
Anything interesting in that little lot?
Such as?
Something from your ex-husband, perhaps?
Oh, Des, he's not going to send me a little note, is he, saying I divorce thee? He has to instruct his solicitor first.
I do know that. I've been divorced.
Yeah, well, then you should know that this stuff takes time.
Well, I just thought you might have set the ball rolling by now, that's all.
Yeah, all in good time, eh?
Yeah. I'll give him a call this afternoon.
What?
Well, just to make sure he's actually been to see his solicitor.
But that's a stupid idea.
Well, you know what he's like. Just because he said he's going to help us doesn't mean he actually will.
Yeah, I know exactly what he's like. If you start pressurising him, he might change his mind altogether.
Do you think he might?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm still amazed he's agreed to a divorce in the first place. I definitely don't think we should push our luck.
No, you're quite right. All the same, can't just wait forever, can we?
No, not forever.
And if you handle him right, well, we'll give him a couple of days. If we've not heard anything, I'll give him a call.
OK.
I don't know what you're moaning about. I wish someone had buy me cashmere sweaters for no reason.
It just makes me feel uncomfortable.
And me.
Yeah, well, she obviously doesn't mean you any harm.
But not healthy, is it, splashing out like that on somebody you hardly know?
Alma's right. She's a geek and she shouldn't be encouraged.
She's not a geek. Just a bit awkward, that's all.
She's a geek and she doesn't know when she's not wanted.
Well, I like her. I feel sorry for her. I don't want to be the one who gives her the cold shoulder.
Oh, well, in that case, you'll lumber with her, sweetheart.
Would you just keep out of this? I don't want to get in too attached. I mean, her dad's just died. She hasn't got anybody else.
Do you know, it sounds to me she needs a man in her life.
Oh, I pity the poor bloke that gets lumber with her.
Do you know that's not a bad idea? Who can we fix her up with?
How old is she, do you think?
Oh, late 20s.
Yeah, well, she's not exactly God's gift, is she?
No, but she tries.
Yeah, but she hasn't got the most scintillating personality, Alma.
A complete oddball.
Well, she's quite intelligent. You're a bit shy, though.
So, now, come on, who do we know that's intelligent but shy?
Eddie the Eagle.
Oh, no, actually, you need to look for someone opposite, because they say opposites attract.
Right then, well, who do we know who's thick and extrovert?
Vulcan.
Les Battersby.
Spoken for.
Look, you're wasting your time. You'd have to be absolutely out of your mind to go out with Hayley. Desperate.
Well, that's all right then. It's quite simple. It's simply a matter of finding somebody who's desperate.
Yeah, preferably a desperate geek.
No.
Aye, a pint, please, and a hot pot. What?
Hi. You're through to Richie Fitzgerald. Leave your name and number after the tone, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Hey, how do you fancy getting married at Old Trafford?
The football ground.
Well, apparently they've got a special licence. This bloke was telling me today. And Main Road.
I don't want to take my vows in front of 40,000 football hooligans.
They don't do it while there's a match on.
Even worse, an empty football stadium.
Well, it's some people's idea of heaven.
What's wrong with the town hall?
Nothing. Unless you fancy somewhere a bit more romantic. There's loads of places you could do it. Ascot, for instance.
Sounds a bit more enticing than the football ground.
Well, there's a list you can get of all these different places. I thought I might send off for it.
Yeah, why not?
Well, maybe it's a daft idea. Besides, I am not bothered where we get married. As long as we do it soon.
Right, I'll see you in the pub then. Brill, see ya. I'm meeting Ali inside at 9.
Oh, so I'm going now.
Oh, you can. I'll ring her back. We'll all go out.
I think my clubbing days are well and truly over.
You never know. Some women get the figures back quite quickly.
Yeah? How quick do they get the lines back?
Fiona, if you let your kids rule your life, they will. If you don't, they won't.
Yeah, but it's hard enough when there's two parents, no man one.
You don't have to tell me that, sweetheart.
No, you'll be all right. You've got your family to help. And I'll help, 'cause I can't wait.
I know you will, but a baby takes over your life, no matter what you say, Audrey. Everyone who I know, right, who's had kids, they can't talk about anything else, no mind do anything else.
Yeah, well, you won't have any choice. You've got your business to run.
Yeah. And every minute that I spend down here, I feel guilty that I'm not spending it with my baby.
Oh, Fiona, come on, you'll cope. Everybody does. Anyway, you'll be surprised how quickly the time flies. Look at our Nicky. Only seems yesterday I was giving him his dummy.
Look, don't get me wrong, right? I really, really want this baby and I can't wait for it to be born, but I want a life as well. I don't want to get to 40 and feel all I've done is be a mother.
You won't do.
Look, oh, there's Alfie now. Right, I'm off. See you two tomorrow. Bye-bye.
See you later on.
I better go as well. Is that all right?
Yeah,
See ya.
bye.
Oh, Curly, could I have a word with you?
Certainly.
Well, I was thinking, we don't socialise much now that we work together, do we?
Did we before?
No. But, I mean, that's all the more reason to do it now, isn't it?
Are you angling to head up the store's Easter outing?
Oh, well, not the staff. Well, not all the staff, but... Well, I was thinking of having a little dinner party next week, and I wondered if you would care to come along.
Well, as long as it's not Wednesday, you see. I've started taking night classes in Tai Chi.
No. Actually, it'll be Monday.
Well, sounds great. Will there be anyone else there that I know?
Well, to be honest, you're the first person I've asked. 8 o'clock suit?
Yeah, right, yeah, I'll look forward to it, thanks.
Hey, love, I've just had the most brilliant idea.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I know it hasn't been the easiest of weeks, but I was thinking, why don't you come over to my flat next week for dinner?
Oh, I'd love to. I can help you cook if you like. I'm quite good at cooking.
No. I'll take care of the food.
Well, at least let me do a bit of shopping.
Absolutely not necessary.
The table decorations. I once did a night class in table decorating.
Oh, did you now?
Not that I've had much chance to put it into practice.
All right then. All right, you can do the table decorations, but it's your company we want, because as long as you're there, we know we will have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
So, will Monday night suit?
Yeah.
You're a bit late for a haircut.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you, actually.
Oh?
Well, I don't know whether you've heard or not, but we're doing up a place over the road.
Oh, right, how you know?
Yeah, I've started up a property development company, doing conversions mainly. But it's going all right, yeah, I've got a lot on.
Great. What's that got to do with me?
Well, I wanted to apologise in advance for any disruptions it may cause.
Disruption?
Well, yeah, you know, noise, skips outside, might have to turn the water mains off at some point, but we'll let you know in advance, you know.
Okay. Right, thanks for letting me know.
So you're keeping well?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Must be due soon, isn't it?
Yeah, another couple of months.
Listen, Fee, I was thinking, now that I'm going to be around a bit more, you know.
Steve, look.
No, what I was going to say was that, you know, maybe we could be friends. Well, you know, at least be civil to one another and pass the time of day.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Fine by me.
Great.
Can I ask you a favour?
Yeah, of course.
Well, tomorrow I'm going down to London to see Richie.
Your ex?
Yeah, I know you said I shouldn't do anything, but if I don't, Des will.
What do you mean?
You think I'm mad if I tell you, but the point is, I don't want Des to know where I'm going.
Oh, so you want me to be your alibi?
Well, yeah. I thought I could just tell him that we were going shopping, then we were going to have a girls' night out, and I was staying the night at yours.
You do like to make life as complicated as possible, don't you?
Will you help me out, please?
I suppose so.
Thanks, Nat.
Are you sure we've time?
Of course we have. The adverts aren't going to start for an hour, are they?
All right, I'll have a white wine, please.
I don't have a pint. Oh, see what it isn't.
Yes, Les.
Give us something to warm me up, will you, love? It's frozen here.
Whiskey?
Yeah, a large one. And a pint.
Right. Cold out, isn't it?
You want to try standing in it all day? I've lost all feeling in my hands. Feel that?
It's all right, I can see.
Could do lasting damage to a man in my condition.
Yeah, I noticed the stick.
Had an industrial accident yesterday.
Really?
Of course, hospitals today, they don't want to know. They'd turn you away if you was having a heart attack. Especially if Platt was on duty.
Ignore him.
Intend to. Cheers. So what's our Nick up to tonight?
Surrounded by textbooks when I left him. I've brought the Gazette with me
What for?
so that we can look at places to rent.
Finally get some time on our own and you want to look at the paper?
Well, we've got to start looking for somewhere to live.
We haven't even said a deposit yet.
Look, we've got to start looking at places now, find out how much it's going to cost us.
Cost you? I want to be a kept man, remember?
Ah, girl power. Oh, come on, don't go all sulky on me.
What kind of place will you get on your wages, though? It's gonna be some sweaty little bedsit.
It'll still be our home. And anyway, we might be lucky.
Yeah, but if I was working too, then...
Nick, we agreed.
I know. It just doesn't seem right.
Listen, 10 years from now, you'll own 20 gyms, you'll be a millionaire, and then I can be a kept woman.
I'll have a really big house with a massive swimming pool.
What time my mum and dad due back?
About 11.
Let's go upstairs then.
What about looking for flats?
Later. Come on.
It was a downright disgrace. You have your queuing for hours and then they barely examine you.
They were probably busy, Les.
Can't be bothered more like. Especially him. He'd let you die, as long as he doesn't miss his tea break.
Don't rise
Look,
to it.
Les, if you're not happy with the way you were treated, why don't you try making an official complaint?
I wouldn't waste me breath. You all stick together, thick as thieves. That's why you're so full of yourself. You think you're above the law.
You were wasting NHS time.
I pay my taxes.
You pay your taxes? You could buy 10 hospitals out of the amount of money you've sponged off the state.
I pay your wages and so does my wife. You want to remember that next time you're talking down your nose at me.
Yeah, well, I'd sooner ignore you altogether, Les, but you don't seem too happy about that.
No? Well, try ignoring this then.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Can't you go one day without causing a fight?
Ah, shut your face.
You've upset everybody on this street with your noise and your junk and your ranting and raving.
Then go to hell.
Come on, Gail.
You do us all a favour and move.
I wouldn't mind. Only came in for a quiet pint.
That man's an animal. The whole family are animals.
Yeah, all right, it's my own fault. I shouldn't have let him get to me.
Enough to wind anybody up. Just look at me, I'm shaking.
Yeah, well, don't let it spoil the night out.
Oh, it already has.
What?
My heart's beating 10 to the dozen. I can't go to the pictures now.
So it's game, set, and match to Les Battersby?
Can we just go home, Martin, please?
I thought we were supposed to be going out having a meal.
I'm sorry.
Hey, look. You go and let yourself in. We'll get a Chinese and a bottle of wine or something.
That'd be nice.
Okay. Back in 10 minutes.
I can only find orange. Do you want some?
Please.
Well, you're the last person I wanted to come home to.
Nick invited me round.
I bet he did. And where is he? As if I need to ask.
He's upstairs.
Upstairs? Trying on Martin's pyjamas, no doubt.
I only put this on so I could get...
Nick! Get down these stairs now!
Back early.
What do you think you're playing at? Well?
We're not doing anything wrong.
Oh, not by your standards, and certainly not by hers. But I set mine a little bit higher.
Oh, yeah? And what's that supposed to mean?
I'm sure you can work it out.
If you can have a go at anyone, have a go at me. Leave Leanne out of it.
Look, I've tried being reasonable. This is the thanks I get.
I've told you we're doing nothing wrong!
That's the last straw. You, get up them stairs and make yourself decent, if that's not a contradiction in terms. And you, sit there!
Don't talk to us like we're kids.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're so worldly wise, aren't you? You're so grown up.
Yes, we are. Oh, why don't you just tell her, Nick?
Tell me what?
The reason I'm not doing anything wrong is because we're married.
You're what?
We're married.
Well, aren't you going to congratulate us?